Hello, Maxi back here. Today there has been a update to Plazma Burst where there's been a lot of changes, and we have now a advanced level editor. This is an optional level editor in beta, and I'm going to showcase it here for this video. So right when we start, we see a lot of new stuff. We have save map as, revert map, new map, open map, place tester, map settings, check map, options. Now these four here are not implemented yet. We have also rights, so we can share the source of the maps if we would like, I think. So we can open a certain map very simple here. We also can just create any map, save map as, so we can duplicate multiple maps, you know, stuff like that. We also have more layers. We have specific layers here, and we have also entities, logic, statics, nothing, and all. We can also change the grid opacity here, which we always could with G. You can also see that we have a object list. So this editor was made to like eliminate the level editor manual. As you can see, there's no link or button to the level editor manual because it's useless now. I will show you what I mean now. If I make before I show it, I just want to show off the controls a little bit. So the mouse wheel will zoom in, although if I make a door here or a wall here, there is much more zooming levels. I can zoom way out or very far in. So now to move around, you hold in right click instead of left click. Left click is now selecting objects, and yeah. So let's make a door. This is all. There's a lot of new icons, so you just have to be familiar with them. So I'm just going to create a wall. Hold in left mouse button and drag to make a door. Now it's simple to know if you're selected it because it's very yellow. It's very easy to resize, or now know how to resize it because you get a different symbol on your mouse. You can copy your wall by holding in Ctrl C and paste it, Ctrl V. You can also select multiple objects and copy and paste them as well. For example, let's see here. I'm just going to create multiple walls here. Drag and mark all of them. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So this is excellent. This is very good. We also have an object list, which we can select specific objects from our stage. So I talked earlier about not needing the editor manual anymore. Remember how you went on the properties? By the way, if instead of using the properties tool, you just click on it and you have the parameters here. And instead of having a code for each material, you can just drop down the list here, and you can see all of the different materials, and you can just select them. Very simple. Also, if you can change the properties of multiple objects at once. For example, I marked all of these walls here. I can now change the material to whatever I want. We have a lot of new stuff like the dark plate and new skies and backgrounds, so I'm just going to show this. As you can see here, we have selected new parameters for a lot of walls. Okay, so this is really cool. You can make like elevators and just copy and paste those. Makes things a lot easier. So let's drop down a player, which is required for playing a map. And yeah, I know. So you can see a preview of the guy here, and you can choose the character from a list, very nice list. We have a few new characters, the Phoenix, Falcock, and the Cybergrab. Yeah. So this is all so much easier configured. We can add a gun, and we can see the preview of the gun. Let's make the gun the knee gun. We have a knee gun in this update, which is called the ray rifle, and we can choose which team and upgrade levels. I'm just upgrading this to level 3. We can a barrel. We can place a barrel. It shows exactly how much damage these barrels do. Decoration. So this is very useful. We can see exactly how the decorations will fit with your map. So we have floor. You can see the arrow with the animation. Yeah, we're going to have a teleport. I think this is correct, yeah. Engine mark. Let's have a different sky. So we can just choose from a list. We also have near shield nades. We also have change sky, which I'm going to use. So we have a lot of new different skies. We have atomic winter, dawn, dune, sandy mist, and night. Night is really cool. And yeah, I'm just going with atomic winter, night, because it's my favorite. Let's make them spawn with shield nades, which is new. And parameter, let's make them spawn with 3 of them. Awesome. Let's see here. Let's make an enemy. This guy is facing left. Let's see. This is going to be a bad guy. Team beta, because our character is alpha, so we want them on the opposite team to fight us. There we are. We can also, I think you get the idea now by how much simpler the interface is and stuff. So awesome. I really want to show you the triggers now. So before, you had to be very careful with how you typed in your triggers, and it was kind of confusing for beginners. It wasn't really self-explained. So now it's so much easier. Let me give you an example. Let's make a button. Add region and activation trigger. Activation on. Use key. So now we get a preview where the button will exactly be, which will be, that's awesome. As you can see, there's no trigger on the activation trigger, so let's just make a trigger here. And let's make enabled, yes, max calls infinite. You can also make a value of max calls. No, but I'm just going with infinity. Action one type. So instead of selecting a specific number from the editor manual, you can see exactly what the trigger does while you're editing. Okay, so let's find the teleport one. Let's see here. I'm not really used to this. There, teleport all players from region A to region B. This is the teleport trigger. We also want, then we want to make another region here. You don't have to rename your triggers and regions anymore, which is awesome. So all players from region A will be teleported to region B. And here we can see that the green region is the one selected. So we can select region, any region from the map. So let's make A region 1 and B region 2. It shows exactly which region it is, so it's very user friendly now. Awesome. So now we have a working teleport just like that. You didn't have to type in anything or anything. You just have to use your mouse. I'm just going to make this region a little bigger because it's using the same. Yeah. Okay. We can also let's make it so if this guy here dies, a trigger will be activated. So let's make the trigger first. And action one type. Okay. Here we can have the show text A with chat color B. And then we, so the text is A, which I'm going to write in now. You kill him. And B will be the character, so X is the default. We can have main hero, Norline, proxy, civil, and we can have a custom color code. So, you know, FF0000. I think that's red. I stuck with color codes, but I think that's red. So then we're going to go and click on the security box here, and we're going to select trigger 2, which is the one that shows text. Great. Cool, awesome. I also want to show you the let's see if, okay, there's nothing different about the water. Yeah, the backgrounds, movable objects. So the doors have been renamed to movable objects, which makes a bit more sense. There's also new backgrounds. So we have damned, default, panel bright, panel dark, rocks, and shadow only. So a lot of cool new background types which we can play around with. Great. So let's just copy this entire thing here and paste it again. I'm just going to, I don't need these, I'm gonna need that, I'm gonna need that. So this entire system has been duplicated just like that. Let's see if I can just, like that. So this should work exactly like the other version. Let's try it out. So to save your map, you have to press save map as, and you have to type in your name, Max Teabag, that's my name, and then a binding key, and then a the name of your map. So let's make showcase, and then save. Map saved as Max Teabag Showcase. Let's just refresh my map page. I'm also going to play, go to play. So let's find the, there we have it, Max Teabag Showcase. If you want other people to play your map, you want to check published and press save changes. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Max Teabag Showcase. You killed him. Apparently that was not a red. So yeah, this is my new character. This is